If you want to speak English faster, keep listening. What I'm about to share with you can completely change the way you speak. Most people think speaking fast comes from talent or natural ability, but that is not true. Speaking fast is a skill, and today, step by step, you'll understand how your mind, your mouth, and your confidence can slowly unlock the ability to speak English more quickly, more naturally, and more comfortably. So breathe slowly, relax your body, and stay with me. Welcome to this calm and gentle episode of Unlocked English. I'm happy you're here. This episode is designed to help you understand something many learners want: how to speak English faster. But before we explore this topic, I want you to take a deep breath in and out slowly. This will help your mind relax so you can absorb the ideas more clearly. Now let's begin. Many people believe speaking fast means speaking better. They think speed equals fluency. They think talking quickly makes them sound like native speakers. But speaking fast is not about speed alone. It is about rhythm, confidence, clarity, and flow. True fast speaking comes from comfort, not from pushing yourself. Speaking fast happens when your brain and mouth work together smoothly, when your mind knows the words, and when your mouth feels comfortable producing the sounds. But for many learners, this does not happen automatically. They feel blocked, slow, nervous. They translate in their heads. They overthink. Their mouth feels heavy. Their mind feels confused. They try to speak faster, but their thoughts get stuck. This is normal. And today, we are going to explore why this happens and how you can change it. Let's start with the first and most important truth. You cannot speak fast if you do not think fast. Speaking comes from thinking. Your words come from your thoughts. If your thoughts are slow, your speech will be slow. If your thoughts are blocked by translation, your speech will be blocked by translation. If your brain is trying to build sentences from grammar rules, your mouth will speak slowly. To speak faster, you must think faster. And thinking faster comes from listening and internalizing a language, not from memorizing grammar rules. Now breathe again, in and out. Let's explore why thinking in English feels slow. When you learn English through translation, your brain creates this pattern. Native language, English, native language, English, native language, English. This pattern slows your thinking. And slow thinking creates slow speaking. Your brain is not ready to produce English automatically. And that's okay, because we can change this. The first step to speaking faster is to reduce translation. Translation is like walking through a long hallway before you reach the exit. Thinking directly in English is like stepping out of the door immediately. Your goal is to shorten that hallway. But how? Through listening. Listening creates familiarity. Listening builds patterns in your brain. Listening helps your mind recognize phrases instantly. And when your mind recognizes phrases instantly, speaking becomes faster. Now let's explore something else. Speaking fast is not about saying many words quickly. Speaking fast means speaking smoothly. It means speaking without stopping too much. It means connecting your words. It means letting your voice flow. Imagine water flowing in a river. It moves smoothly, naturally, without effort. Speaking fast is like that. It is not about forcing speed. It is about allowing rhythm. But many learners block their own rhythm with fear. They fear mistakes. They fear judgment. They fear sounding strange. Fear slows the voice. Confidence speeds it up. Now breathe again. Slowly. deeply, let's talk about something important: muscle memory. Your mouth is made of muscles. When you speak your native language, these muscles are fast and efficient. They know the shapes. They know the sounds. They know the movements. But when you speak English, your muscles feel different. They need training. They need practice. They need repetition. That is why speaking feels slow. Your mouth is learning new movements. But with time, practice, and listening, these movements become faster. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you are slow. You feel unstable. You move carefully. You think too much. But after enough practice, your body remembers the movement. You stop thinking. You simply ride. Speaking English is the same. At the beginning, everything is slow, but with repetition, it becomes automatic. Now, let's explore something else. Speaking fast is connected to speaking clearly. You cannot speak fast if you do not speak clearly. Clarity comes first. Clarity builds speed. When your pronunciation improves, your speaking speed improves automatically. Many learners try to speak fast before they learn to pronounce words comfortably. This creates stress. Stress slows the mind. Stress slows the voice. But when you feel comfortable with the sounds, your natural speed increases. Take another deep breath. In and out. Now let's talk about the connection between vocabulary and speed. You cannot speak fast if you lack words. If you need to search for words, your speaking will slow down. But you do not need a huge vocabulary to speak fast. You need a familiar vocabulary. A vocabulary that feels comfortable, natural, easy to access. When you know words deeply, not just in your memory, but in your mouth, you can speak faster. Now, let's talk about something many learners forget. Speaking fast comes from speaking simple. If your sentences are too complicated, your mind becomes slow. But if your sentences are simple, your speaking becomes faster. Fast speakers use simple language. They use short phrases. They use natural expressions. They do not overthink. Their thoughts move quickly because they use simple English. You can speak fast too if you allow simplicity. Now imagine this. You want to say something, but you are searching for advanced words. You are trying to make your sentence sound perfect. You are trying to build a complex idea. This takes time. This slows your speaking. But if you say something simple, something clear, something natural, your speaking becomes faster instantly. Now breathe again. In and out. Let's explore another reason you feel slow. You are trying to speak faster than your thoughts. Your mouth moves slower when your mind is confused. Your mind becomes confused when you try to speak beyond your comfort zone. To speak faster, you must speak within your comfort zone first, then expand it slowly. Now, let's talk about rhythm. English has a natural rhythm. Words connect. Sounds link together. When you listen to native speakers, you hear a kind of music. Speaking faster requires feeling that rhythm. You cannot force rhythm. You must feel it. And rhythm comes from listening. Listening to long, slow English helps your brain feel the structure. Listening makes your mouth want to copy the rhythm. Now breathe again. Slowly. Let's explore the connection between relaxation and speed. When you are nervous, your speaking slows down. Your brain freezes. Your mouth becomes tense. Your voice becomes shaky. But when you are relaxed, your speaking becomes faster and smoother. Relaxation opens a voice. Stress closes it. That is why learning in a calm environment is powerful. That is why listening to slow, relaxing English, like this episode, helps you speak faster later. You are training your brain to stay calm. Calmness is the foundation of speed. Now let's explore something deeper. Speaking fast does not mean speaking perfectly. Many learners slow down because they try to speak perfectly. They want perfect grammar. They want perfect pronunciation. They want perfect sentences. Perfectionism kills speed. Perfectionism kills fluency. Perfectionism kills confidence. Fast speakers are not perfect. They make mistakes. They correct themselves. They keep talking. They keep moving. They are comfortable with imperfection. Imperfection is part of natural speaking. Now breathe again. In and out. Let's explore memory. To speak faster, your brain must switch from conscious memory to automatic memory. Conscious memory is slow. It requires thinking. Automatic memory is fast. It does not require thinking. So, how do you build automatic memory? Through repetition, through listening, through exposure, through experience. Your brain becomes faster when it sees the same patterns many times. At first, you think about the pattern. Later, you feel the pattern. Feeling is faster than thinking. Now, let's explore how listening helps you speak faster. When you listen to English, you hear natural phrases like, I mean, you know, actually, so basically, let me think, I guess. It's like, you see, hold on. These phrases help English speakers speak smoothly. They fill the gaps. They give you time to think. They keep the conversation moving. They create flow. You can use these phrases too, and your speaking will become faster immediately. Now breathe again. Let's explore how fear slows you down. Fear of mistakes. Fear of judgment. Fear of sounding strange. Fear of speaking in front of others. Fear makes your mind heavy. Fear freezes your tongue. Fear slows your voice. But confidence speeds it up. When you feel safe, when you feel calm, when you feel relaxed, your speaking becomes much faster. This is why emotional safety is important. When you speak in a supportive environment, your speed grows naturally. Now imagine this. You are talking to someone who understands you, someone who is patient, someone who listens, someone who does not judge. You speak more freely. Your speed increases. But if you speak to someone who makes you nervous, your voice slows down. This is normal. Speed grows in safety. Now take another deep breath. In and out. Let's explore something important. Speaking fast requires energy. Your brain must move quickly. Your mouth must move quickly. If you are tired, your speaking will be slow. If you are stressed, your speaking will be slow. If you are hungry, your speaking will be slow. Taking care of your energy helps you speak faster. Now, let's talk about the importance of simple practice. You don't need complicated speaking exercises. You only need to talk to yourself in simple sentences. For example, I am walking. I feel good. I see the sky. I want water. I need to finish this. I am thinking about something. These small thoughts build speed. Your mind becomes faster. Your mouth becomes faster. Your speaking becomes faster. Now let's explore shadowing. Even though this episode is listening based, the concept will help you understand speed. Shadowing means listening and speaking at the same time. When you shadow slow English, your brain practices speaking smoothly. When you shadow faster English, your brain practices speaking quickly. Shadowing builds rhythm. Even if you do not shadow out loud, listening to natural rhythm helps you speak faster later. Now breathe again. Slowly. Let's explore the relationship between grammar and speed. Grammar is important, but overthinking grammar slows you down. Fast speakers focus on communication, not grammar. They think in ideas, not in rules. Grammar becomes automatic through listening, not through studying. Now imagine this. You want to say something like, if I had known earlier, I would have done something different. This is a complex sentence. It is difficult to build quickly, but you can speak faster by simplifying. If I knew earlier, I would change it. Or if I knew before, I would do it differently. Simple grammar equals faster speaking. Now let's explore the connection between confidence and silence. Many learners fear silence. They think silence means they are slow, but silence is not bad. Silence is part of speaking. Even native speakers pause. Even native speakers think. Silence gives you space to build your next sentence. If you accept silence, you can speak faster because your mind becomes calm. Calmness creates speed. Now breathe again. Let's talk about pronunciation in more detail. Pronunciation is physical. It requires your tongue, lips, and jaw to move in new ways. Fast pronunciation requires relaxed muscles. If your mouth is tense, your speaking will be slow. Relax your mouth. Relax your tongue. Relax your jaw. Loosen your lips. This will help you speak faster. Now imagine saying simple words like, today, really, maybe, because, together, probably, actually. When you say them often, your mouth learns a shape. Your speed increases. Now, let's explore why you sometimes speak fast in your native language, but not in English. In your native language, you have thousands of hours of listening. In English, you may have much less. Speaking speed reflects listening experience. The more you listen, the faster you will speak. Now breathe again. Slowly. Let's explore how speaking fast comes from speaking often. You cannot speak fast if you never speak. Even simple daily speaking, to yourself, to a friend, to the mirror, helps build speed. Speaking is a physical skill. You must use your voice. Now imagine this. You are alone in your room. You say simple thoughts out loud. Your voice flows. Your mouth practices. Your brain creates connections. Little by little, you speak faster. Now let's explore how emotional connection speeds up learning. When you enjoy something, your brain remembers faster. When you feel comfortable, your brain processes faster. When you are interested, your speed increases. Learning should be enjoyable. If you enjoy English, your speaking will become faster naturally. Now breathe again. In and out. Let's explore something deeper. Speaking fast is not the goal. The goal is speaking naturally. If speaking naturally is slow at first, that is okay. Speed grows over time. You cannot force it. You can only allow it. Now let's explore strategies that help you speak faster. Speak simple, listen more, relax your body. Relax your mind. Feel the rhythm. Practice daily use. Natural phrases. Accept mistakes. Avoid translation. Build vocabulary. Simplify grammar. Stay calm. Trust yourself. These are the foundations of speaking fast. Now breathe again. Let's explore how your emotional state affects speed. If you feel confident, you speak faster. If you feel proud, you speak faster. If you feel encouraged, you speak faster. But if you feel embarrassed, ashamed, or insecure, your speed slows down. This is why environment matters. Speak with people who support you. Speak in a safe space. Speak with patience. Now imagine someone asks you a question. If you feel safe, you respond quickly. If you feel judged, you hesitate. That hesitation becomes slow speaking. But feeling safe removes hesitation. Now breathe again. Let's explore the idea of flow. Flow is a mental state where everything feels easy. Speaking in flow feels effortless. Your voice moves naturally. Your thoughts move smoothly. Flow increases speed. You can enter flow through relaxation, comfort, and familiarity. Listening to slow English helps you enter flow. Shadowing helps too. Practice helps too. Flow grows with experience. Now let's explore how repetition builds speed. When you repeat something many times, your brain creates a shortcut. This shortcut increases speed. You can practice repeating simple phrases to build speed. But even without repeating, listening provides repetition. Now breathe again. Let's explore how slowing down improves your speed. This may sound strange, but it is true. When you slow your speaking in practice, you build accuracy. Accuracy builds confidence. Confidence builds speed. Practice slow, speak fast later. Now imagine a runner. They practice slowly at first. They focus on technique. Later, they run faster. Speaking is the same. Slow practice builds fast performance. Now let's explore how connecting words helps you speak faster. English speakers connect words like, what you doing? What ya doing? Do you want to? Do you wanna? I don't know. I dunno. Let me see. Let me see. You do not need to speak like this, but understanding connected speech helps you feel the rhythm. Feeling rhythm increases speed. Now breathe again. Let's explore how to overcome the fear of speaking fast. Many learners fear losing control. They fear forgetting words. They fear sounding strange. But speed grows when you accept risk. Speaking fast means trusting your brain. Let the words flow, even if they are not perfect. Now let's explore how speaking faster helps you think faster. When you speak faster, your thoughts accelerate. Speaking trains thinking. Thinking trains speaking. They help each other. Now breathe again. Let's explore how time helps you speak faster. You cannot rush speed. It grows with experience. Every conversation helps. Every listening session helps. Every moment of practice helps. Now imagine your progress like a plant. At first, it grows slowly. You do not see much change. But eventually it becomes strong. Speaking speed is like that. Now breathe again. Let's explore the final message. You can speak English faster. Your mind is capable. Your voice is capable. Your brain can adapt. Your rhythm can grow. Your confidence can expand. Your speed can increase. Do not force speed. Allow speed. Let it grow slowly. Let it grow naturally. Let it grow through listening, through speaking, through relaxing, through trusting yourself. You are improving. You are learning. You are becoming stronger. You are becoming more confident. And your English is unlocking gently, slowly, naturally. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving yourself this moment. Thank you for letting English into your life. Your journey continues. Keep listening. Keep speaking. Keep growing. You will speak faster, naturally, in your own time.